Hey everyone, this is Kellen from Electric Wheelchairs USA. This video, we're gonna test out this all carbon fiber folding electric wheelchair. It's called the Pegasus. Now this chair, the total weight of the chair is 39 pounds. When you remove the batteries, it probably gets down to about 35 pounds. It has a nice 19-inch wide seat and it support 310 pounds of weight. Plus it's airline approved. So we're gonna get into this and show you some more about this chair and why I really like it. Now, before I get into the video to show you more about this chair, I just wanna let you know that we do have a catalog that we can send to you for free. You just have to click on the link at the top of our site that says free catalog, fill out your information, or you can also call us at the number on the bottom of the screen. And once we have your information, it takes about 10 days to get to you. Just keep in mind, this catalog is not of all of our products, but it's of some of our top sellers. So I know a lot of people want to hold something in their hand and flip through it, so we have that. Also, we are giving away a free mobility scooter. Now, from the past of doing this giveaway, this is an authentic giveaway too, guys. We're actually giving these away to real people. This is not something that's set up. We give these to real people that actually subscribe and comment on our videos. But what we're finding is that a lot of times people are hard to get a hold of, and we want to give away to people that are supporting us. So moving forward, if you want to be eligible for this, all you have to do is comment on any video, subscribe to our channel, and then once you've done those things, send us an email at giveaway@electricwheelchairsusa.com. We'll put that on the screen, and then put your username of your YouTube name, and we're going to verify that you subscribed and you commented, and we'll have your email. So then we'll be able to let you know if you are one of the winners of our next giveaway. So just wanted to share that with you. Now let's get into the Pegasus and show you more about this really nice folding electric wheelchair. Now, one thing I'll tell you about this chair is, I want to be honest, I'm pretty tall. I'm 6'4", I weigh about 235. I'm well under the weight capacity, which is great, but I am a little tall for this chair. So, I mean, I could fit in this chair, but I feel like I'm probably a little tall. So I think that if you're about 6 foot, 6'1" or shorter, as long as you're under that 310 weight capacity, this should fit you just fine. I personally could ride this and be fine with it, but I feel like, you know, my knees are sitting up kind of high. So it's not really made for tall people. So keep that in mind when you watch this video. Now this is the blue color of the Pegasus, and we do have a slight little scratch here, but I'm pointing this out because you get a lot of free gifts with the a product that's ordered from this brand, which is called Discover Your Mobility, and one of them is touch-up paint. So we can actually touch this up and get rid of this. It's hard to see. Can't even really see that very well, but I think that's a nice feature, and there's a lot of other things, and we'll actually put them on the screen here.
So when you order a product that's made by Discover Your Mobility, you actually get a lot of free stuff that comes with it, and I'm going to go over that with you real quick. So what you're going to receive is an umbrella, which can be mounted to your mobility scooter or electric wheelchair. You're also going to get touch-up paint. You're going to receive an arm bag holder that can go on the armrest. You're going to get a cup holder. Now this cup holder is for a mobility scooter, and this cup holder is for the electric wheelchair. You're going to get a cane holder. You're going to get a safety flag. You're going to get an oxygen tank holder. You're going to get a car charger. And you're going to get a headlight, and this is also a horn as well. And you're going to get a cover. So you get all this stuff for free. Share that with you. Now back to the video.
Go over some of this stuff. We got some anti-tip wheels here. And we have 2 motors. Now these motors are 2 220 watt motors. So combined 440 watts of power. You can see there's 2 levers on here. I always like to point this out. Now these are in the power position on both of these. Now I can push these both forward like that, and now it's manual, and I could push it like this, but there's still some tension. That's because the joystick is still turned on. So I'm going to turn it off, and when I do that, now you can push it easily. There's not really any tension. So this is good if you're like a caregiver and you need to push the chair for your user, or if you run out of battery life, or if you just want to simply get up and walk around, kind of stretch your legs a little bit. It's good for that too. Now I'll power it back on. I'll show you this too. I didn't say this a second ago, but you can see there's an error code too. And on the user manual of this chair, any error code that comes up on these smart joysticks, it'll tell you what number it is, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to do to fix it. So with error code 2, if you look in the manual, it's going to tell you that your freewheel levers are actually engaged into that manual mode. So I'm going to set them to the drive position or power position. That's what it's called on this chair. So I'm going to flip both of these back into power. And now you can see the error message went away. And now you can use the chair. Also on the back, we've got some flat-free tires on the front and back. And there's this reflective, black reflective like rims on here, which I think are kind of cool. Gives it a nice look to it. They're also flat-free. You don't have to worry about flats. They're non-scuffing tires, so they're not going to scuff up your floor, which is also nice. You got a red lever here. This is how you fold it. You just press this down, and that'll allow you to break it down. I'll show you real quick how to fold it. It's really easy. So the first step I always say is flip up the foot plate. It's really important. Then I'm going to press this lever on the back just to kind of break the kink in it, and then we can just fold it right up. And this chair has the ability to stand upright, so I can stand it upright, and you can store it this way. Actually, when it's folded like this, the width is 12.5 inches, so it's pretty compact. This can easily fit in any car trunk, so really like that. And as far as unfolding it, I'm just going to grab the back here, and I can just do it with one hand. Super easy to do. Now we have the seat. I'll go over this real quick with you. So we've got a mesh seat. It's this breathable material, and you have a really nice 2-inch foam cushion. It's like a memory foam cushion. So you've got some padding here. It's easy to remove if you wanted to clean it. And there's also, I like this feature too, which you don't see this on a lot of electric wheelchairs, but let me take this little padding off here. Not the padding, but this cover here. So you can kind of see this here, but we got a Velcro strap here, and there's another one right here, and there's another one right here. Now I show this to you because these are also Velcro straps that you can loosen. You can make them tight, you can make them more loose. You can also do that on the back. So we've got these straps here that you can loosen or make them tight as you see fit to make it comfortable for you. Now I'm gonna put this back on. Most people don't really adjust these, but you have the option to do that. I know sometimes people want something to be more firm or more soft, and I think it's nice that you have that option to do that. All right, so now we'll put the seat back on. Now another thing I'll show you is on the armrest. These are flip-up armrests, so it's easy for entry or exiting the seat. You have these little tabs on the side. I can flip these up, and then the chair will actually, or the armrest actually flip back. They go all the way back like that, so it allows for easy transfers in and out of the seat. And then you just pull these tabs back down when you want to lock it into place. Another really cool thing about this, so as I mentioned previously, the chair is made of 100% carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is 5 times stronger than steel, and it's about 5 times lighter than steel. There's more and more of these carbon fiber folding electric wheelchairs on the market. About 5 years ago, 6 years ago, a lightweight folding electric wheelchair was something that was considered lightweight. It was about 50 pounds. Obviously, that's not light for a lot of people. So now you're seeing a lot of these electric wheelchairs that can get down to about 30, 35 pounds, and this is one of them. But one thing I like about this, because it's so strong and light, I can put all of my weight on this. So a lot of people, when they get out of the seat, they want to put all their weight in the armrest to get out. It's no problem to do that on here. Also, with the Velcro straps on here, the Velcro is very strong. I can plop down on this pretty hard and it's not gonna do anything. So I can just come down really hard. I can lift up and just flop right down. So this chair is durable too, in addition to being lightweight. Now coming around to the front, we've got some DuraShock suspension here. This definitely does a good job absorbing bumps. And a lot of times you'll see these spring suspensions on these electric wheelchairs and they actually are kind of compressed, but these are not. It actually provides give like it's supposed to. You have some storage under here. So there's a zipper pouch, some storage under here. Here's the manual, which has those troubleshooting codes, which I mentioned previously. You also have this remote control. And this can be used as, this comes standard with this, and it can be used as an attendant remote. So if you're a caretaker and you're taking care of someone, you can actually control the chair with this. I'm gonna show you that here in just a second. So you got some storage under here. Like when you're folding this, because it's airline approved, you're gonna have to remove the batteries, which are actually located in the frame. You got 2 batteries on this. There's one on each frame, and they slide out easily, just like this. And because it's airline approved, this is what you have to bring on. You have to bring on this battery. You can charge it directly on here. So you don't have to bring the whole chair inside your home. You can just bring the batteries in and charge it. You leave the chair in your garage or your car. And then you can just press this button to show you the battery life. When I hold it down, you can see it's fully charged. So easy to access these. You just pull up this little tab right here, and that's how you pull them out. So you got one on each side. You can also charge the batteries directly on the joystick on this charging port. And you also have a USB charger, so you can charge your cell phone when you're riding this. Now, if you charge the batteries off the unit, you take these inside, you can only charge one battery at a time. But if you leave them in the unit and you charge through the joystick, you can charge both batteries at the same time. Now the combined range between both of these is actually 24 miles. So you got a long range. So very nice. Another thing I wanted to mention too. So I showed you how to remove the batteries, super easy. So you have to do that when you're flying with this. That's required by the airline, but you don't have to remove the joystick, but it's a good idea to do it. So they've made it really simple to remove it. So there's a connection right here. And I just disconnected it, and now I can take off the joystick. So now we were able to take this off. So I'd bring this on with you too. You can adjust the length of this, tighten it there just like that. So if you're taller or you're shorter, you can adjust how far you want this to be. And then if you're left-handed too, it's easy to move the joystick to the other side. So you just take this wire and you have to bring it through this side, and you pop off this cap, and then this is what you use to tighten the joystick onto here. So easy to move to the left side if you're left-handed. And another great thing about the chair is it arrives fully assembled. There's no assembly required. The only thing you're gonna have to do is attach the joystick. And the batteries do have a little bit of a charge. It's not fully charged, but you can pretty much unfold this, attach the joystick, and be on your way. It's super easy. Now let's go over some of the controls on this joystick. So I'll power this on. Now we've got your speed. It is in kilometers per hour. Top speed on this is around 4.5 miles per hour. You got your battery life here. This is your odometer. It's also in kilometers per hour, and you can see this says gear 5. So that's the top speed setting on this. Now I can decrease this down, press this minus sign and get down to speed 1. You also have a horn button, which is pretty cool. Connecting the joystick. Now this is connected by Bluetooth, so I can hold this button down, and you can see this blinked, and now it's a solid light, but you can see a Bluetooth symbol has appeared. That means it's now connected. So now I can operate this and stand beside the person that I'm taking care of, which is really nice. You got that nice face-to-face interaction. Now it's moving really slow, and that's because I have it on this one setting. But really like the ability to do that. You can even adjust the speed setting on this too. Now, with the speed setting, you can only do it through this button. So I can press this and it'll cycle through. But if you notice, it only goes to gear 3. Now, if I do this on the joystick, it'll go all the way up to. Actually, I don't think I can do it. So I'm using the joystick. Let me disconnect this. I'm gonna just power it off and then power it back on. It's the easiest thing to do. So now it's not connected, but I can move this up to gear 5. So you're gonna get a higher speed setting if you use the joystick directly as opposed to the remote control that comes with it. Now, what I wanna do is take it for a little spin, and I wanna ride this. So a lot of these folding electric wheelchairs, especially these lightweight ones, you can obviously ride it on a smooth paved surface like concrete, asphalt inside your home, sidewalk. But you can also ride this in the grass, and you can ride it on pretty high grass too. It's pretty powerful electric wheelchair. So I'm gonna actually go for a little test, and it does really well on inclines too. So let me test it on this incline first, and just to give you an idea like what to expect with this. It's a little hard to determine how steep this sidewalk is here, but probably a 12 degree incline. But I just want to show you how it just effortlessly climbs this. We've done another video on this and climbed a relatively steep hill, and it was in the grass and it did just fine. But you can see it doesn't even slow down the speed. So I can definitely do that. And then going down a hill, because it has electromagnetic brakes, I can go down this really slow. And when I let off of this, the brakes engage when I let off the joystick, so you're not going to keep rolling. So it's great for going downhill as well as going uphill. If you are going downhill, I'd probably lean back just slightly, keep your back against the backrest, just to make sure that you're not going to tip forward for some reason. I don't imagine most people are going to test it on steep inclines. Most people are probably going to keep it on a level surface, but I just want to show you what it's capable of. Now I'll go over some dimensions too. Forgot to go over that earlier. Now the seat width on this is 19 inches. It's 19 inches wide, it's 16 inches in depth. The total width of this chair is 23.5 inches, so it's a nice narrow chair. So if you have small doorways, this would likely get through it. The length, now with the foot plate down, 37.5 inches in the length, and it's 38 inches in height with the backrest. Another important measurement that a lot of people ask is the measurement from the ground to the top of the seat is 20 inches. The chair is made for smaller people, which is why I probably look funny in this chair. But let's test this one more time. I'm gonna just test it in this grass, and just want to show you the capability of this thing in the grass too. And as you can see, this thing does really well in the grass. I've tested some other carbon fiber chairs in grass like this, and they don't perform as well as this one. This one does really well in the grass. So for a lightweight folding electric wheelchair, it does very well. I would just make sure the grass is maintained. It's not like high grass. But yeah, this is the Pegasus. So really nice folding electric wheelchair. If you have any questions about the Pegasus, give us a call at the phone number at the bottom of the screen. So 1-800-682-9444. You can also go to our website at electricwheelchairsusa.com. We are open every single day. So really like the Pegasus. I think if this meets all your criteria, this is a really nice chair, especially for someone that likes to travel. You get a nice long battery range, airline approved, lightweight. So give us a call. We'd love to earn your business. You guys have an awesome day, and thanks for watching.